Welcome back, everybody, to Power Wash Simulator. We are going to get into the seasonal events that are starting to come around this year. So Power Wash Simulator is one of the first. There is one other I haven't gotten to yet. I'll move my head shortly. You'll notice I'm sitting at a slightly different angle because for some reason this morning my computer has decided the games will appear on the other screen. So without further ado, as I adapt to this, let's get to it. Oh my gosh, this is gonna make my life exciting. All right. So we're looking at under specials, and if you would like me to see me do one of these cleans coming up, we've got most of the DLCs in here. Seasonal specials. Get into the holiday flow with these free seasonally themed jobs. Oh my gosh. So if I remember rightly, last year we cleaned up Santa's workshop. This year, apparently, there is an ice rink in need. So like I said, if you want to see me do any of these other Power Wash simulator things, please let me know. And we will definitely do that. Let's get to it. All right, clean the ice rink. Park Warden, Winter 2024. Dirt Finder, is there any force in the universe more destructive than the youth? Our festive ice rink is due to reopen next week, and in its current state is unlikely to attract anyone beyond the most degenerate of the species. Since we lost its tarpaulin covering to the high winds of spring, the local flotsam and jetsam have seen fit to recreate the arena in their own image. It's also been exposed to the elements these past few months, so that too has fed into its current plight. Certainly, sitting next to our newly opened winter market, it offers bleak relief. Much obliged, Park Warden. Well, we do seem to have our work cut out for us. When we get into the UE, we'll work out where this needs to go, whether it needs to vanish. That would be interesting. We could just get rid of it completely. Just zippity-doo that way. Alrighty. Well, I guess we got no choice but to start the job. Starting this job will reset any progress on other seasonal jobs. Sigh. Okay, you can turn Santa's workshop to an insane mess again. It's fine. We'll be okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, all right, let me just quickly refresh. Select extension, select nozzle. So that's my 1, 2, 3 keys. Yeah. Select soap. Yeah. Equip. E for equip. R to rotate and refill. Gotcha. Pick up and place equipment. Aim node. Space to jump. F to pick up or place equipment. C to aim. Z or X to rotate. Okay, stand or crouch, prone control. Sprint is shift. Walk is WASD. Show the dirt. I've got to remember that. It's on tab. Raise or lower the tablet is escape. All right. Whoa. Well, raise or lower the tablet. That was tab. Right. I've got to remember this is here. This really helps. At the end of the game, it really helps if you haven't been doing it. Yeah, I gotcha. All right. Now, what was the equipment one? I don't know. Let's work it out. This is deceptively clean, isn't it? Let's wonder. However, this penguin looks like it needs a wash. Dirt Finder, I cannot even begin to imagine the extent of moral decay present in our children that should make them behave this way. Man, you're assuming it was kids. For all we know, it could have been adults. Have you seen what they've done to that poor polar bear? Wait, there's a polar bear? Let's go find the polar bear. I'm going to have to go into the messy ice rink to find the polar bear. I know. I want to do this methodically, not willy-nilly, but okay. You want me to look at the... I'm guessing that's not the bear you're meaning. Oh. I shouldn't be laughing. Someone will get upset. Alrighty. Well, it looks like there are two ends. Absolutely two ends to the to this. So why don't we start right down in this corner? And away we go. I will do this in parts. We won't just do an entire single episode on it. So we'll see how long this will get me. I'm noticing there's no music either. Is that a sparkly Christmas ball? It is too. Well, it will be sparkly once we get there. Let's just get an idea of the extent of the mess. Skating lessons. Alright. Alrighty, what we're going to do now is tilt the nozzle. I think it was X. Rotate. Oh wow, I can just keep it on. I've got to remember how to do the E. No. Alright, just let me get used to the... I really need to be able to rotate the nozzle. It's one of the things I rely on. R to rotate, of course. We knew this. That's why we read the instructions to start with, wasn't it? So we wouldn't forget. Yeah, I know. I may have to find a way up onto here to clean this bit. Let's just go around the corner here. I want to just... It can really wreck you, this part here. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. So what we're going to do this season is we're going to play a few different seasonal games. Oh, look at that. It's kind of like getting plaque off your teeth, isn't it? Only without the drill. Alright. Alright, we'll come back to that ribbon. Our main concern at the moment is this railing here. And as you saw, the game is back to its sneaky tricks of where you need to remember to go underneath things to get them off. So what we're going to do is just quietly hose down this. Make sure we get up underneath that tab. Go sideways. I know. Where's my S? There. I kind of prefer this nozzle. It does a fairly good job. Well, out here it does. I'm sure there's going to be dirtier spots in there that yeah. that require our attention. I need to go back up and do the top. We'll get there. Game says it's done. Right, thank you, game. Let's get this patch done then. Or at least this side of it. Sometimes you just got to stand back there. Oh my, look, it's got sparkles. Huh, so good. I know, sparkles. Yes, in case you're wondering, I started the day with a story and I feel really good about it. It's a good story. Well, okay, I enjoyed writing it, so it may not be your cup of tea, but I did enjoy it. So hopefully those who like that kind of thing will enjoy it too. Oh, look at this. So there we go, just cleaning the thing. So far, I think we're at the easy stretch of things, though. It's going to get harder as we go. This kind of thing, we just kind of ripple our way through. So I think for today, what we're going to do is the outside. Which means we won't get all of the objects that we're currently cleaning clean, but they will definitely do that. They'll definitely get cleaner as the days progress there. I can't find the words. Yes, it is the season for craziness. My channel will reflect that. It's okay. Just make sure I got... Yeah, I didn't think I had. Alright, that bit's done. We might just clean up this penguin. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to crouch down to get some of the bits inside. So this is a free seasonal DLC from Power Wash Simulator. And if you like games where you clean up messes and get and things look nicer when you're done, then you'll like this one. Probably. I mean, you might not, but most people who like those like these. Just going on my own experience. Yours may be different. These grubby little birds, less grubby. Beautiful. How are we going? Going good? Yeah. There we go. Lovely. I know, that little ding, you live for it, right? Alright, maybe you don't live for it. When you're playing the game, you kind of look forward to hearing it. Means you've done what you need to get done. There we go. Alrighty. On to the other side of the ice rink. So we're going to, just like I said, we're going to get the outside clean first, because I don't like, you know, you get to the end of the inside and you're like, what have I missed? And you've missed the very bit at the beginning because you didn't get to it. Maybe I'm standing or something. Beautiful. Now we'll just go up here. And then before we get too excited, we'll drop down onto our bellies and jungle crawl forward and get the last little bits out from under here, so that when we're finishing on the other side, we know that there's nothing here that we need to do. Perfetto. I know we will have more in here to do, but I'm just going to get as much of that done as I can. Game's like, you have to go in there. I'm like, I am not going in there. Have you seen that place? Yeah, we're going to go in there. We're going to clean it. No wonder they're thinking people are degenerate. That is quite a mess. Here in Australia, it is summer and 30 degrees Celsius, which is quite high for those of you who are Fahrenheit. Just Google Fahrenheit to Celsius and you'll see what I mean. Not only that, but it's humid, which boosts the temperature, the ambient temperature, even more. So it's something like, it's just gone nearly 7 this morning, so I slept in. And then I looked after my pups. But my point is that here I am doing this lovely icy ice rink in the middle of an Australian summer, or at the beginning of an Australian summer, because it's December, so it's only just kicking off. And feels quite ironic. But I also think this is one of the hottest summers that I've ever experienced anywhere. I mean, I used to live in Alice Springs. I've lived in Mount Isa. I've lived up in Cairns, Normanton. Spent some time out there. Those are all North Australian towns. I don't know if you guys know where any of those are, and they're incredibly hot most of the year. But at the moment, I'm living in a little country town in New South Wales, where it's meant to be a lot cooler, and I tell you what, it is so not. So definitely not. Which is not good news for someone like me who's a little bit sensitive to the heat. I know I grew up in all those places and I ended up being sensitive to the heat. It's ridiculous. And the answer is not lots of coffee, unfortunately, but lots of water. Look at this. I've actually never been ice skating. It's not that I can't. I mean, there are ice rinks somewhere in the country. I think there's one in Canberra. There might be one in Melbourne. There's almost definitely one somewhere in Sydney. All places I don't go unless I need to. Alright, let's check this out. There we go. Oh my, this thing. I see you. All right, nearly done this outer edge. We're going to see if we can get that inner wall and railing done. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, look. All right, I think we've pretty much done everything that can be done on the outside. Oh, that's not green. Yeah. So I'm just going to squirt what I can from over here. Get a vague idea of what we're dealing with in there. And that will make life a lot easier when we get to it. All right, that's the outside section done. Where are we at? Let's do the inside section of the wall. It's probably going to be more than enough. Did I miss a penguin? Oh, I'm so sorry, penguin. Got distracted by the wall. I did. There we go. Alrighty. Well, their part of the world is now done. Let's deal with this part. Oh yeah, I better remember to do that, hadn't I? Get that done. Ice. Always. Yeah, we need to rotate that. Always worries me because it's not to be trusted. And maybe I've watched too many episodes of Ice Truckers, possibly. Those guys and gals are amazing. Look at that. Alrighty. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll focus on the floor after we've got the, or maybe as we go around and clean up the I see Parky's got you cleaning up the ice rink. Yeah, indeed I sure do. What can I do for you? I think he'd happily flush us all away too, given the chance. Indy, what did you do to the ice rink? Oh, we got that one? Right. I know I'm trying really hard not to be distracted by this internal wall here, failing completely miserably, as you do. It's just a matter of taking this job on chunk by chunk. Besides, if I'm going to get down on my belly for anything, I want to get down on an absolutely clean space. I wonder if I'm going to full base over apex in a minute. I know there is another saying, but it's not polite, so not polite enough for YouTube. Look at this. I love this job. Alright, so these arches, even if I get them perfectly clean on these areas here, and I haven't, but even if I do, they're not going to pop until I can get the top of them cleaned, because that's no doubt. Bloody man, what did you kids do? Eat too much chocolate or something? This is just chonky. It's so pretty under all that dirt. We're doing okay to get it off the ice, so we're doing alright. Get these inner walls done. Was I standing? No, I was not standing. Right, I see. Well, that does make a difference, doesn't it? I like the way this game gives you your endorphin rewards, whatever it is. You get the bits that you've got to delay for. Look at this. And then you've got the bits that happen immediately. So you've got your long-term and your short-term bits of happiness. So the road takes forever, but these walls are done in segments. And if you remember to do both sides, then you know the inside is going to be a lot better. It's just a matter of hosing things down as you get to them. See, I haven't paid attention to this part of the arch either. I should have done. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to come back this way, but I'll just get, now that I've remembered it's there, I'll just get it done. I know I was going to ignore the inner wall. Yeah, I know. Well, we've got to go back. So, I mean, I should be ignoring it so that on the way back we can focus inward and just make our journey a little bit more time efficient. I know. Look at that. Taking our time. Hit the wrong button, clearly. Yeah, this will be done in a minute as well. Yes. All right, so that is the outer wall done, which just leaves us with the whole racetrack. Well, the front outer wall done. If you have a look, there's like an entire outer wall that way to go. It does make me wonder if we're ever going to be finished. We will be. It's fine. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it that this is our line. So we're going to do everything in the front of this line. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do the back half. So that's what I thought. All right, so now we're kind of crossing into territory we don't want to do yet, so we'll just head this way. I mean, we do want to do it, but we're not going to do it yet. Did get that bit. But we have these to go as well. All right, I know, now I'm getting into distracted ducky territory. We're trying not to do that. Okay. So the next step is we're going to work our way back around to the other side. But as we do it, we're going to do this internal bit of wall as best we can. Because these grooves need you to hit them from both sides. I feel like I'm ice, like it's the movement's giving me that feeling of ice skating. Okay, I can't remember if that wall actually popped or not. There we go. All right, so this is like your delayed gratification section where you're doing that lower wall. Oh, look, such a friendly fella all buried in ice. We will get in there and do that properly. I just want to get a feel for it. Let's get up here. So these big arches, we're not going to see the full effect of what we've done until we get to the other side. And then we're not going to get to the back of those signs, and they're going to need doing as well. So we're just going to get, like I said, it's just like, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Alright. So we're doing basically today's focus, such as it is on that front wall. That should ding very shortly. There it goes. Get this top row done. Now, I can't remember if this pillar went. No, that's not what I wanted. Now it went. Rightio, we got it. Yeah, I figured there was a teeny tiny bit of something I hadn't got. Like when Park cleaned up the skate park before the televised state championships. That was me too. I think we've done a series of power wash. I was going to kind of make sure I did more housework at first. Oops. He's no idea what that did to our rep. I love how they've called the guy, the Parks and Wildlife guy, Parks. That corner done, flip it, we'll just make sure we get in here and down there. Hi, you sneaky little cucumber. I don't think that one went, but maybe it did and I just didn't notice it. Or it's dirty on the other side. We'll have to go check. Okay. Zip this way because there's stuff we haven't got here. Then we'll zip the other way because there's stuff we haven't got here. Oh, I'm like, what's that doing there? Yep, I see you. Ay, ay, ay. Yes. Yeah, there's definitely goop up on the top, isn't there? Oh no, that is attached to that. Alright. Alright, we've got it. That is done as best we can from this angle. We'll just give this a bit of an extra squirt. Looks like there's some patches I could have got. Beautiful. Alright. I know, it's a bit of a mess. Just making sure I'm standing up because I feel really short when it comes to this wall here. Just get along underneath. Beautiful, get that done. It's like she's skating. Which would make sense because we are like working on ice. Get it in there. Beautiful. So that last little bit on that one done. So that's the lower edge of the wall. And here we are nearly at our end point. Just checking this part here. Yeah. That done. Now we're not quite where we want to be with it. Like we've done the outer walls, that was our main aim for this episode, the outer walls. And then to just clean up as much of the internal bit as we could get to that were kind of linked to the areas we were cleaning. So I'm going to count this as an area we were cleaning or close to. But I think once we get this front part done, so this is our line. Just want to make sure we've got this section here. Oh my gosh, that's a gold band. Did not look very gold from where I was standing. This is the bit we were trying to clean from the outside, and we knew we'd have to get in closer to it. We're going to have to get up on top of it, but that's not this episode. But the bit I want to get is in here. Here. What did I just do? Oops. Alrighty. Well, guys, with this part of our skate rink clean, I'm going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed this little episode of cleaning, look at this. Please hit that like button. And if you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.